I am sitting here at an amazing place. I've spent today at the ancient Israelite city of Megiddo, and I wish you could be here because it's beautiful today. A little breezy, but as I look around, I see the green fields of the Jezreel Valley. Even today famous for all the crops that they can grow here. And it was the same in the ancient world. If you're a father here in Megiddo, you could explore these fields, grow grain, your kids could run through them. Well, that is until an enemy army came marching through. And once the enemy came, you had to run inside the walls of the city of Megiddo for safety and for survival. And that's why this thing behind me mattered so much. Behind me is an impressively deep grain silo. The sign next to me says it could fit up to 450 cubic meters of grain. And they would fill this grain silo with all the grain they would collect in the fields for those times in their lives when they couldn't harvest the fields, when danger was near. And I think about the spiritual application of this place. You know, obviously in life, we would love to find our happiness in 1,000 different places. We love our jobs to make us happy and our friendships to make us happy. You know, we feel good, we have enough money, marriage is great, family is great. But you probably figured out the same thing I have about life, that sometimes it's not safe out there. Sometimes there are enemies to our health and our finances. There's all kinds of things that can happen that kind of make us run inside these walls. And that's when this thing matters. I think of this grain silo a little bit like your soul and mine. Is it filled up with enough certain hope in Jesus that we can stand those tough times in life? Have we learned enough about God and about the forgiveness we find at the cross? Do we have our own identity? Do we understand eternity so well that even if everything out there is kind of dangerous and messed up, there's a place that we can run to and our souls can still be full? This is the secret that the Apostle Paul figured out and wrote in a famous passage in Philippians chapter 4. He said this: "I have learned to be content whatever the circumstances. I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I've learned the secret of being content in any and every situation, whether well-fed or hungry, living in plenty or in want. I can do all this through Him, through Jesus, who gives me strength." Paul had learned this secret, that if you fill up your heart with Jesus, with His unconditional love, with His bottomless mercy, with all His spiritual food that can satisfy your soul, you can get by. Not just get by, Paul says you can actually be content and rejoice and have peace, because no matter what's going on out there, here behind the walls of your heart is something that keeps you satisfied. It's Jesus. So today, as we think about this place, Megiddo, as we think about life with all its uncertainties and threats, I'm going to encourage you today to fill up your soul. Meditate on the Word of God. Even if life is going good right now, fill up your heart so you're ready for that day when danger comes. And like Paul, you can say, whatever the situation, I've learned the secret of being content. I can do all this through Jesus. That's the amazing message we learn right here at Megiddo. Earlier this year, I got to explore Israel. I'm sitting literally in the place where Jesus' feet touched. I saw some amazing places. The old city of Jerusalem, the Garden of Gethsemane, beautiful Nazareth, on the Mount of Beatitudes, Capernaum, on the shores of the Sea of Galilee. And I can't wait to share these video devotions with you.